the age of instant gratification, two online supergiants battle for supremacy in the internet TV craze. Zach, what do you think about Amazon's new pilot season this year?
Well, it's sort of an interesting model. They did it with last year's cream of shows that gave us Alpha House and Betas. I think those were the two shows that actually got picked up the series. But these 10 pilots that they produced and then give to, you know, the Amazon Prime audience to watch and then leave ratings for, leave comments on, you know, suggestions. It's an interesting model. It's just one that I don't necessarily know how much it's being utilized. I don't know how much someone in charge of a multi-million-dollar enterprise is taking Joe Schmo 69's comments about how we should have more of the hot girls into effect, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like there's useful crowd information, but I don't know if a lot of what Amazon is getting is useful.
Yeah, because like we've known for a while now that like Netflix, for example, they gain a lot of information on the shows they buy by looking at what people pirate on the internet. And Amazon's trying to do it just by giving them the shows and asking for reviews, but
so is there like a limit to like how many of the pilots they're gonna pick up?
That's the thing. Last time, I believe they officially said it was going to be 2, and it ended up being Alpha House and Betas, the John Goodman show, and then the tech developer show. This time, they haven't made it clear. They picked up Alpha House for another season. They haven't officially picked up Betas. I don't know if that means it's canceled. And there was some BBC show, the name I'm forgetting, I think maybe Ripper City or something like that, that they picked up for a 3rd season, sort of like how Netflix has been picking up other shows.
Oh, okay.
So now they're developing, you know, a lineup. And my guess would be they're going to do another 1 or 2 of the kid shows. I believe they did 2 last time. And then 1 or 2 of these dramatic pilots. And considering that they had 2 half-hour comedies last time with Betas and Alpha House, and there's only 1 of these 5 shows that's a half hour, and only 2 that are comedies. Or actually, no, I guess there's 3 that are comedies.
yeah.
They might switch up what they're doing a little bit. Caitlin, do you feel like there's any one show in particular that maybe stands the best chance as a series?
From an Amazon series?
Yeah.
I think probably Transparent definitely is probably the forefront of what could get picked up from the pilot so far.
I feel like Transparent is really trying to dig into the whole like Arrested Development thing, because they have Jeffrey Tambor and like there's kind of like the plot lines.
Yeah.
I won't.
It is
give
written
away.
and directed by Jill Soloway, who did The Kids Are All Right, Afternoon Delight, and was a writer on 6 Feet Under. So she's got a bit of that comedic following. But with Transparent, is you look at Netflix and how they got so much more respect, not just for how good House of Cards was, but how critically beloved House of Cards was. It's considered one of the best shows on television, and the fact that it got nominated for all these awards, I think helped Netflix become a legitimate critical place for narratives.
Yeah.
Transparent has the potential to get some type of that awards consideration. I feel like that makes it a really
Yeah,
good
it's
contender.
like game consoles and they're like their killer game. Like they need. Netflix has House of Cards now. Orange is the New Black is gaining traction, but it's not like maybe next season
And
when it
Arrested
releases.
Development, like you
and Arrested
mentioned.
Development was a big one, but
I don't think anybody's watching Hemlock Grove.
I don't think so.
It's kind of interesting that they're seeing what the audience is. I think part of the reason they're putting all these pilots out there is just to gauge whether or not any of them can become kind of virally a hit.
Yeah.
No matter what happens with the reviews, if 5 million people flock to Amazon to watch this pilot, that's what they're going to probably choose.
Plus, they have a great like advantage over Netflix in a way because they have people buy things from Amazon all the time. They're not just movies, but everybody's heard of Netflix.
I was listening to the Firewall and Iceberg podcast, and they mentioned whether or not Amazon was thinking of integrating products with these videos or these movies. You think about Bosch, which is based on a popular series of books. You might watch the pilot, and then you might also like these books, and that might.
Really smart.
I don't know whether or not that actually gets them any money.
But I feel like Netflix has an advantage over Amazon in that they have this library of like back catalog of existing shows.
Yeah,
so,
and they
like,
also
if you wanna
have,
watch TV, you
like
can
the
go to
name brand
Netflix.
recognition now, especially because of House of Cards. It's not just, oh, I don't have to go to Blockbuster anymore. They think, oh, they're making these really cool
Good
shows that
content.
people pay money for now.
And I think Netflix is taking more risks than Amazon because,
Yeah.
like you guys said, Amazon will just put out 5 pilots that hit 5 demographics.
Totally.
Netflix will commit to a whole series and pick it up and then
People
produce it.
didn't realize House of the Cards or Orange is the New Black would hit so well. They seemed kind of like strange choices, but they seem to have worked.
Not only that, but like even some of the content manner, like when you look at film history and like consider the Hays Code, like Hays Code compared to like House of Cards, or like, you know, the bad guys always win, that kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
people get like killed really quickly, and like there's sex and things everywhere. Like Netflix is taking a lot of swings that they can actually do now. I think because they're not on TV,
Yeah.
they can do it.